Better get on your job. Tell them haters get on your job. Motivation. Get on your job. Tell them haters get on your job. Motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them haters get on your job. Motivation. Sucker, get on your job. If you hating, get on your job.
SimWorld, what it is, what it do. This is Rick Blaze with another episode of Rick's BLAZIN Text, giving you the ins and the outs of the happenings, what's going on in SimWorld. Let's get right to it. This is the Wanna Be a Baller episode. While I look at the top 5 teams who I feel has increased their chances significantly based on the moves that they've made this offseason. Now, this list is not saying that they are the best teams in SimWorld. This is just saying from where they started at the beginning of the offseason to where they are today, currently, they've definitely been on the job as far as getting their team together, and I want to give them some love. Coming in at number 5, Cascadia. I have to give it to him. Coach Pope, who's been here like a day and a half, has already done a lot of really, really good things for this team. This team, I had already predicted it was going to be pretty much dead to last or close to dead to last. And Cascadia's Coach Pope has come in and really changed everybody's mind with it. They will be a competitive team by far. Picking up Chris Owens and Dan Levin, my man out of Texas, Arthur Lattimore, Zylan Key, Montel Cage, Jason Tyler. They've done some things. They went from the laughing stock to you better watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they sound like a Christmas carol right now. Instead of Santa Claus is coming to town, Cascadia is coming to town, and they can put a W in their columns a lot more often this season than I thought in the beginning, for sure. And at number 4, I got to give it the best coach ballers. Listen, they already had a really good team. Mikey Williams, Outlaw Newman. But then they added Ajavon, who they got from Showtime. And then they added Landon Colton, who I think was like one of the steals of this offseason. They added June Johnson. You know, they have Mullins. They already had a really good squad. They already had a solid squad. I think what they've done, they didn't add a ton of pieces, but they added the right pieces. You know what I mean? And I think the right pieces added to that team makes them highly competitive and one of the teams to look out for. They was already a team to look out for. I think now when you add that to it, you really say, well, these guys have an opportunity to do even more damage than we thought coming into it. They're sneaky. They shouldn't be sneaky, but they're coming under the radar a little bit because they don't have any hype behind them. But best coach ballers is a team to be reckoned with this season. And at number 3, Indy Stripes. Listen, I'll be honest with you. They made a lot of changes to their roster. They've been going through a lot this offseason. And how can I say this? I look at it this way. They did get a lot of really good talent. And I think they have the potential to be either really good or a beautiful train wreck. I think they're going to either be really good or a beautiful train wreck. Either way, I'm here for it. They've got some players. They picked up Bernard James, Jay Luss, Johan, Reza Red who's a beast. And they, on paper, they have some talent that they've gathered. So they've done a really good job. There are all those different types of personalities. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Again, it may work out beautifully. So let me not discount them. If the coach does his job, you know, this is the do your motivation, get on your job episode. If coach gets on his job, they can have a really, really good squad. So we'll see how that goes. But for sure, curiosity, entertainment value alone, I got them at number 3, Indy Stripes. At number 2, Rocky Mountain Monsters. Yo, listen, they started off really, really slow out the gate. And the team that they had on paper before they started making these transactions was not that good. They had Early, they had Gaffney. Those guys are okay, but those are pieces. You know what I mean? But then you add Lucas Banks, 6'8" guy who can handle the ball. You got Justin Bell, another 6'6" guy. Maury Washington, the 6'9" big fella, super big fella, right? He's a super big fella. You got big fellas, and then you got super big fella. You 6'9", 254 pounds. That's a super big fella. And then you got Boobie Walker, who I think is probably it's a really good signing for them. I think he's gonna be an interesting component because I'm gonna say this. He's not Johnny Baldwin, not at all. Listen to me. Let me say this clearly. He's not Johnny Baldwin at all. But if you move Boobie Walker to the 4 with the kind of athleticism he has, he can do some Johnny Baldwin type things. Meaning he's going to be faster than probably most 4s out there. And so he's going to be able to get around and get some easy buckets like Mr. Baldwin was able to do. He's not Johnny Baldwin. I'm going to say it again. He's not Johnny Baldwin. But if you put him in the right position, I think he can do some Johnny Baldwin-like things. Rocky Mountain Monsters had a really slow start. Day 2, they came out like gangbusters, and they've been making really good signings ever since. Rocky Mountain Monsters, or the Monstars, maybe we might call them this year. If they have a really good season, hey, you guys coming in at number 2. And my number 1 team in the hood who's getting on their job, motivation. I got to give, it's not even a surprise. Can you really call it a surprise? Bay Area Breakers. Bay Area Breakers. How could you not have them number 1 on any list right now? Now, again, this is not about the team who's the best team necessarily. This is about the team who's made the most significant transactions over the course of the offseason so far to greatly increase the team chances to win. And these guys signed some of the top recruits coming in. Trey Hyman, Dime Hardaway. I don't know how they got down. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. What they did, how they got Dime Hardaway and Ronnie Shanahan should be a crime. How the rest of the league let them boys get Dime Hardaway and Ronnie Shanahan should be a crime. Someone should be having Coach Pope in handcuffs right now. He should be doing 2 to 5 right now for robbery. He robbed the league, stick 'em up style, LA style, come up off that style, and got down. We knew he had Trey Hyman. Cool. We knew he had Xavier Pope. Cool. He already had Royce Anderson. Cool. He already had Curtis London. Cool. But the way he got Dime Hardaway and then came much later and still got Ronnie Shanahan. Ooh. He should be in San Quentin for that. Motivation. Coach Pope doing his job. He's number 1. And finally, if I'm going to give the ones who've been doing really good, I got to give the ones who's been doing not so well. Lakeshore Drive is my not so well, has not been doing their job effectively. Hey, they had a really good team coming to the offseason with and they could have put themselves in a position to really compete. I think they did themselves a disservice by not really signing anyone of significance. Not really going out there and going after somebody. Maybe they struck out. I don't know. But hey, that's not it. Lone Star Basketball Club, man, please. All this Texas talent, and this is all you got to show for it. You could have put yourself in a position to really be a force to be reckoned with. I like the Jace Miguel signing, but man, there was so much talent out there that you also just, I don't know if you missed on it or you suck. Okay. Rain Trays, again, I like the Kevon Jackson, the Nick Beal, I just don't think that's enough. I like those pieces, but are you trying to win? Or last time I checked, there's no first round draft pick to compete for. I don't know what's going on, but those 3 teams, I don't know what the hell you're doing. So anyway, that's the show, man. See y'all next week. Make sure y'all stay locked. Keep it into Discord. Tell me how you feel in the comments. What 5 teams you think has done their job, motivate, and what 3 teams that I chose was like, maybe not so much. Till next week, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.